All right. Bit of a talking head video, really quick. Um, Today is June 24th, 2024. And I'm recording this because today the final episode of Lies of P is going up. And it's the final episode that I currently have. It was recorded, I don't know, 2 months ago almost at this point. And I had initially recorded I think it was one or two more beyond that. As there is, well, actually, as you saw at the end of the episode 22, I was fighting what is considered, I guess, the final boss, the nameless puppet. And I failed epically to defeat it in the end of the last episode. So I had recorded two more episodes beyond that. There was a whole hour and a half of me just dying over and over and over again. I wasn't initially going to upload that because it was just, I don't know, probably going to be boring to watch. And so I had recorded a second episode, and it was also about an hour and a half long, where I actually won at the end of the episode. And it triggered the whole cutscenes and all that stuff for the complete end of the game and all that shit. Well, I was going through and deleting some footage that I needed to get rid of to make space for new recordings that I was doing. And in doing so, I accidentally deleted my footage for that. It must have been lumped in with something else that I just didn't notice or something. I really am not 100% sure of what the hell happened, but I no longer have the footage. So, in this episode, or in this little talking head video, I will just kind of probably record some footage from somewhere. The actual cutscene or final cutscene after you defeat the nameless puppet. I did get the more basic ending, I guess. I think there's like two or three different endings to the game. I don't know what the other endings are, but I think I've read somewhere that there are like 3 endings to the game or something like that. But I got like the most basic one where basically Geppetto just calls you a useless puppet.
I know it. You're just a useless puppet.
I don't even know how you get the alternate endings. I'm assuming it has to do with something with like the choices you make throughout the game or something like that. And I probably just made the most basic choices because that's generally how I go, is basic. Because again, I'm not very good at reading into certain situations or what's going to influence what generally. But regardless of that fact, I got the most basic ending, and then at the end of the like cutscenes, we see Giangio is essentially he's was part of the alchemists anyway, but he's talking to some other secret organization that apparently wants to get the arm of God back, which is what I forget what his name is, the final boss that turns into what seems like a god, I guess. Basically the boss that you fight before the nameless puppet. Anyway, I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head right now, but anyway, so we find out he's a part of the secret organization that we don't know anything about. I'm assuming if there's going to be a second game for Lies of P, it'll be related to that in some way. And then the very last thing that Giangio says is about a person named Dorothy, which My guess is that it has something to do with the Wizard of Oz, as Dorothy's the main character in that, and it has the whole red heels thing and clicking them 3 times. So
I have a final report on the Crot experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
I'm assuming the next game will have something to do with the Wizard of Oz of some sort. Not 100% sure like where that's going to tie in or whatever, but guess we'll find out when they come up with the second game. But I just wanted to give you a quick talking head video about why it's going to feel like it's going to leave off on like a cliffhanger, but I'll upload this maybe just like next day or whatever, just so that you're aware that there won't be a final episode showing the cutscenes and me actually going through that fight, which kind of sucks, and I'm sorry for that. I was thinking maybe I would... Well, I've actually started another playthrough of the game. Not recording it, but maybe once I get back to the end again, maybe I will, I don't know, live stream the fight or something like that. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just kind of leave it at this, and I'll just kind of play it on the side by myself. But yeah, if you have any other suggestions or anything else you want to see, let me know, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.